Hello guys, this is Big Fish, and on this video we're actually going to be talking about the BladeMaster. It's currently got oh fuck, why am I going with my British again? Right, so we're actually going to be going to the BladeMaster's new rework. So there's actually a new news that the BladeMaster is now very good in the Korean server. Yeah, so Boo Boo actually told me about it. He told me like you should probably like make BladeMaster content. I think this class got a lot of potential. So yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit about that. Apprentice, or basically BladeMaster in Korean. So let's read the patch note a bit. As the skill damage of all classes has been leveled up, in case of the Apprentice, which is the BladeMaster, the ability to deal great damage to enemies with fast skill linkage is weakened. I do agree on this one, because the BladeMaster's combo is quite short, and kind of like the damage is not very high. So yeah. And when the attack and movement speed reduction effect is applied to skill linkage, eventually, that's true actually. If the BladeMaster got slowed, it can't really do much. That's one of the big problems with the class, I think, because like try to imagine a class with very low combo, with like low combo count, skill count, and you slow it down again. It's probably gonna do like three skills, and so its utilization battlefield is not good. That's true. To compensate for this, a new continuous technology, which is basically a passive. It's a passive skill. Okay, it's called Resonant Sword, or I think Boo Boo said Resonating Sword, has been added. Resonating Sword applies Dragon Aurum when this is probably like skills. Yeah, the names are a bit different, so we'll probably look into that later once the class has been released to 100% base. So it actually increases the damage by 100%. Yeah, that's quite crazy to be honest. And if you crit, that's like 220, and then it has a 70% critical chance. Basically, this is quite insane, because if you think about it, like for 10 seconds, any skill that you cast will have a 70% damage increase. I mean, it's a 70% crit chance. That means you can probably say that if you have a maximum 35% crit chance plus 70, you're going to crit 100% for 10 seconds. And I think that is insane. They can actually deal a lot of damage. And so it actually increased the base damage as well by 35%. So in case you don't know just how big a deal a 35% is, put it this way, okay? I'll put it this way. This is gonna be a very easy way to explain about this. Imagine if you have like 35% PvP damage, okay? Let's not say 35. It's a bit too high. Let's say 20, okay? Let's say you have 20%. Now, if you have 20%, that means you have a PvP stone, right? Now you imagine if you're fighting someone with no stone and you use a PvP stone and your CP is exactly the same. The person will need roughly around two combos to kill you, using specific classes, of course. But if you have a PvP stone, you can literally kill him in one combo. That's just how broken the PvP stone is, and that's basically 20% PvP damage. The reason why in the past we couldn't use this analogy is because PvP damage increases all of the skills that you're using. It basically increases everything. And most other classes, like the Warlord, the armed passive for the Warlord only procs once. As for the Resonating Sword, it applies a buff that stays for 10 seconds. So we can almost say that this Resonating Sword will always be online, like almost the entire match. So we can actually put this analogy with the PvP stone. Now you imagine if you use a PvP stone and then you get this. That's basically a flat increase by around, I don't know, maybe like 55%. That's honestly quite amazing. Quite amazing, honestly. The damage it will really hurt. I'm telling you, it will really hurt. And that's before we talk about the 70% crit chance. That means every single hit will almost be a guaranteed crit, even if they got like debuffed, like a crit chance reduction. It will still probably crit most of the time, because if it doesn't get a debuff, it's gonna stay at 105% crit if you have max crit. So basically speaking, this BladeMaster will crit like every single hit. and that's gonna be like a 220% increase in damage. Now that's quite insane. To reduce the damage of skills when using skill. In addition, when the attack movement speed reduction is received, the amount of damage received from enemies is reduced. I heard that this damage reduction is by 15%. 15%. Can you imagine that shit? Like the Primrose got a 5%, and this guy got 15. What the fuck, right? Like, oh my god, man, 15. Holy shit. So basically, if you get slowed or you get your AP dropped, you will basically take 15% less damage. That's actually insane. 15% from all skills? Damn, man, that's... holy shit. Water spout. Change the float upon successful strike. Float, I think float is knock up. Affecting... so it changed from knock up to knock back. Now this is gonna be a problem, because this is gonna make the combo much longer than it is now. So I think now it's possible to go stun, daze, knock back, knock up, knock down, and then yeah, with a 1 or 2 damage fillers. I'm seeing around a 7 skill rotation, just like the Primrose. It's quite interesting, honestly. I think the rest of the stuff here is not as... okay, so this is actually the counter attack. This is the counter of the BladeMaster. Even if you defend the enemy's technologies and you continue. Okay, so they made it the same way as how the Primrose one works. Like it's no longer a counter. Now it's a shield, basically. Improvements have been made so that the retreat slash technique... retreat slash... what the fuck is retreat slash? Is that like the... is it like the attacking form? I don't know. Flow counterattack technology has been added. As the flow counterattack skill was added, flow beheading skills applied as a default. Holy shit. Okay, so you don't need level 3 for the second hit. So it's really nice. Attack up to 2 times have been added. Has been changed to attack to 4 times. Oh fuck, man. This is gonna hurt like a bitch. And they gave it a forward guard much longer now. They make the SA to a forward guard. Oh my god. This class can potentially be the strongest whale hunting class in the whole game. Potentially. Oh dear. So, super armor during the last blow. Stun in first 6 of it. Knockdown, piercing. What the fuck, man? Piercing means it ignores defense. Holy shit. Added stealth? What the fuck, man? So basically it's like a Primrose counter with a mobility and it has stealth. What the actual fuck is this bullshit, man? Oh my god. Improvements have been made so that other skills can be used quickly after using the forward evasion technique. Oh shit. Okay, so now basically it can link skills a lot faster. They kind of remove the delay, the cast initial delay. This is gonna be like crazy. That means this class is going to have a really high outplay potential. So now the recap of this video is this class got a new broken passive, which basically amplifies everything by basically 35% flat, and makes every single hit crit. And now the counter is now a mobility skill which also has stealth, and instead of a SA, now it has 2 forward guard, and it actually gets piercing attack or a defense ignoring attack, like the Kunoichi's throw kunai, but this one has SA. Oh shit. This is quite interesting, guys. To be honest, this is very interesting. Damn. And they make it so tanky now. I guess it gets 15% damage reduction if it's slowed or its attacks is reduced. So this class could potentially be good against the Primrose. Not sure though, not sure. I've tried going on with this class, trying to find a way to kind of break forward guard, but last time this class still suffers a little bit from not being able to break other people's forward guard. Now that's quite an issue, but I think now it doesn't actually need to break it. It just needs to do the piercing attack, because pierces pierce forward guard. That is, yeah, basically it's stupid. But so yeah, so now it hits really hard. It's very tanky, and slowing it down sometimes will only make things worse for you. I think this class was made genuinely to break Void Knights. I think this class could genuinely become a counter for the Void Knight, because the Void Knight is a bit too strong 1v1, and there's not really any apparent counter except for like maybe a Lotus or something. So I think that this class could be dangerous later on. I hope that we can get a closer preview for this class later on. Maybe I'll talk a little bit about it. That's gonna be it for today's video, guys. I'm sorry that I couldn't upload anything cool yesterday, because I got nothing good to actually say about it. So yeah, I got nothing. I haven't got any good ideas to post. As you guys know, I don't really post like useless shit. I want to upload something that you guys can learn, like objectively, for educational purposes. But if you guys have some sort of challenge or something, you make sure you let me know. You know, I like to I like to, I guess, do something stupid as well. It's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys again very soon. Bye.